president of the International Criminal Court lashed out at the United States and Russia for interfering with its investigation, calling attacks on the court appalling. The court is being threatened with decorum, economic sanctions by another permanent member of the Security Council as if it was a terrorist organization. Judge Tomoko Akeni said in her address to the institution's annual meeting, which opened on Monday. Akeni was referring to the remarks made by the U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham, whose Republican Party will control both branches of Congress in January, and who called the court a dangerous joke and urged Congress to sanction its prosecutor. To any ally, Canada, Britain, Germany, France, if you try to help the ICC, we are going to sanction you, Graham said on Fox News. Graham was angered by an announcement last month that judges had granted a request from the court's chief prosecutor, Karim Khan, to issue arrest warrant for Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, his former defense minister and Hamas military chief, for crimes against humanity in connection with the nearly 14 months war in Gaza. This marks the first time the Global Court of Justice calls out a sitting leader of a major Western ally. Graham's threat isn't seen as just empty words. President-elect Donald Trump sanctioned the court's previous prosecutor, Fatou Bensouda, with a travel ban and asset freezes for investigating American troops and intelligence officials in Afghanistan. You see, this time, the integrity of this international court itself is in doubt. The integrity of this court, too, is on trial. Because this time around, with the way America is going, and even threatening that they are going to put out economic sanctions on any of the ICC members that will carry out such duties, and they are going to implement economic sanctions on them. So what does it tell you? It tells you that this particular issue this time around is either going to make or break this ICC. And you know what is laughable? What is laughable in the sense that the people in the West think that African leaders don't keep tails with what happens in the West. So if African leaders who are committing a similar crime or even the same crime in their countries, in their continent, in communities or villages, tomorrow ICC will say they are issuing an arrest warrant for these leaders of Africa to be arrested. Do you think that these leaders will take it serious? They won't. Because if the same people that created this ICC cannot honor or respect the decisions of this court, then they have turned this institution as a mockery, into mockery. They have turned it into a joke. So fingers crossed, we will see how all these things are going to play out. But at this point in time, it is very, very good to be alive while we watch histories unveil on different dimensions, because we know that leaders of other countries has been brought to this ICC in the past, and we know what the outcomes are. And this time around, this present arrest warrant is going to unveil a whole lot of histories that we all are equally going to learn from.